Hey guys, this is my first video, and as you can tell I'm in a survival world, but it's Goobag469. I know, the name's pretty ridiculous, but yeah, it's the first episode, and first video in fact, and I'm just excited to talk about what I'm going to be doing. And yeah, I did have an old YouTube channel, and well, bad stuff happened, and by the way, I made a video. Literally took me all day, and I was gonna post it on this channel. And then the worst luck happened, and the video corrupted, and 9 hours worth of recording just down the drain. Yeah, not the greatest. And that's why we're here, and all this stuff is done already. And yeah, so I'm just gonna give you a tour when I was doing this on video. But yeah, so I actually just made this. It's a easy little melon farm, and I was actually AFKing it as I was working with YouTube, and holy moly, I actually made a lot. It's pretty good, considering I was only gone for like an hour. And up there is a dark room, well, 3 dark rooms, all 3 blocks high, and mob spawn, and then there's a water system that flows, and then it pushes them off, and they die, and I get stuff. But I've just made that. Wait, is there? Okay, just making sure. They're actually up there, I can hear them. But yeah, it's not the most efficient. But on to the next part. So I've made a giant cocoa bean farm. It's obviously really messy, but I mean it works. And you do have to come around and get these bits. And yeah, but I'd say it's pretty good actually. It's a good starter cocoa bean farm, so I can make tons and tons and tons of cookies. And I've gone fishing a whole bunch, but I'm going to rely off of cookies as a main source. As you can tell, I have tons of cookies. Alright, there. So I'll just place this. But yeah, I'm pretty excited and bummed at the same time. Make a whole new video, because literally first video I felt like it was pretty good. It was like 9 hours of me talking, and who doesn't love that? I mean, but yeah, I'm actually a little bit sad because as soon as it failed, there's really nothing I could do about it. I just watched it say file corrupt, and then I looked for it for about 30 minutes and just gave up. So yeah, it's always the greatest. But we come over here and this side. I wish that dispensers would place things. That would be the greatest. Just you get a dispenser, and then I could hook up a clock to it, and it could place all of this. Like I put a dispenser probably right on this like block all the way up, and then put a clock on all the dispensers, and then I'd have a bone meal going around as well. And so whenever it finishes with the cocoa beans, the bone meal will go around, and then it'll be on automatic clock, so I don't have to do anything. And then I'll have a skeleton farm that'll fuel, automatic skeleton farm that'll fuel the cocoa bean farm. But obviously that can't happen because dispensers won't do that. So yeah, just put that over there. Okay, actually, since I just finished up this whole little thing, I Just gonna, jeez. Now the clock is a little bit fast, but I'm fine with that. For right now at least. But I do have a beacon set up. I've killed a lot of wither skeletons, and I've gone to the end about 20 times and killed the end dragon like 20 times as well. So I've done a lot of stuff in this 9-hour period, and I'm sad that the whole video just corrupted. See, look at all this blocks of gold, sponge, all these diamonds, all these emeralds. Just no, like. Oh, and by the way, this is like I don't have those privileges. It's impossible. I'm trying to click, not letting me. So before you go off and say anything, oh no, you're cheating. I'm not. So yeah, get wrecked. Do need to put that there. Okay. Yeah, it's really messy in this whole base area. Like, I mean, really, really messy. I mean, look at this. Conduits and, oh gosh. But yeah, it's a starter base, that's for sure. I'm trying to look for it. What was I even looking for? Wait, I just forgot what I was looking for. Gosh dang it. But on to the tour. Okay. Now we come over here. And other people are on this world as well. So it's not just me. But I've made a railroad system all the way to the other guy's house. And I might be making videos with him in the future. His name is Jamrowell. But yeah, I call him Mitch, and that's his name. But yeah. So I've made this little railroad system, and I'm not the greatest at the game, but he's even admitted to it. He's terrible. I mean, look at this. I've given him a lot of blocks of iron because I did have a really overpowered iron golem farm set up, but yeah, let's not talk about that. It was good, but it was off the map, and it's actually still running because I didn't really plan on it, and I didn't really want to move with the villagers, and I don't really know where it is anymore. So yeah, when I'm exploring one day, I'm just gonna find a random iron golem farm. But yeah, I've made a little coarse plant farm, and then over here we have a wheat little greenhouse for wheat so that we can make the cookies. And then I have this cactus set up. I wonder if there is. So that's the most efficient. It's like, dang, holy moly. Man, I've just let this thing be, and then it's actually done a lot. So congrats. But yeah, in the future I will be moving my house. I just don't know where. Like, I don't know where at all. I have cleared out a space underground, which I'll be showing you next, but I have no idea. Alright, underground we go. Dun dun. Okay, just stay. Alright. So this whole area down here I've cleared out. It took a very long time, but I did it. And yeah, I want to make this like a warehouse for this whole bunch of random stuff. I'm thinking I'm gonna put my farms down here, like I might put a I don't know, to be honest. Like, I'll put a cactus farm all the way down there, maybe a sugarcane farm, and then I don't know. I'll probably have a whole bunch of stuff. But I also made these like little mining shafts as well. They go pretty far. But back up to the surface we go. There's like not much to the world so far. I just made a whole bunch of starter farms. They're not the most efficient in the world, but hopefully in the future, like this area over here, I have 2 conduits and then just tons and tons of kelp. But I don't know what I'm gonna do with the kelp, to be honest, because it's a pretty good fuel source, but I have to craft it, and so it's just sitting in these chests. So I might just set up a auto smelter, like a super smelter, and then hopefully. But this was my first farm. I wanted to keep this going because I was trying to get books and bookcases and stuff, but I don't really need sugarcane anymore. Well, actually I do, because I'm gonna need to make a lot of fireworks, because now, where is it? That's the beacon kit. There we go, the elytra kit. I've gone to the end a whole bunch, so I have me a whole bunch of elytras from raiding the end cities, and fireworks as well, but I'm not really gonna use those as much in the beginning because there's not really a lot of places to go currently. Actually, yeah, I might just take it for a journey. Just a journey. The heck? Alright. One of the last farms that I do need to show you before I end the video off is the best farm currently for me, because I need XP levels. So we come over here, just fly with the elytra and the fireworks so we can get here quicker. Make a smooth landing. And over here I have a little a tiny mob grinder set up that I have been AFKing in, but it's just spiders. It's just a spider one. And yeah, I AFK'd last night. Ended up dying, but all I had was a sword on me. But I did get a whole bunch of string and stuff, but I'll just sit here and then I'll put my controller in a weird spot so that it constantly clicks, and then they just die and I get the XP plus a whole bunch of string. So it's a pretty good deal. But yeah, I think I've covered everything. And so that was Mitch's house, and there's another guy on the server. His name is Killer Boy, and he's been playing a lot recently as well, so I do have to show off his house. No, it's like sort of built in, what in the world? Sort of built in a weird place. It doesn't have much, but you know, it's there. And then in the future episodes, I do have a mansion over here. A Woodlands mansion. Just fly over here. Just right here. And we will be raiding that one day. I don't know when though. But yeah. And there's a lot of ice caps, biomes, or whatever you call them, which is actually really good, because when I work with redstone in the future, and a lot of storage systems that I will be using will require a lot of ice, and so I do